Hi guys, it's Sarah from isweariamstitching. Today is November 14th, 2025, and this is Flosstube 142. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for stopping by if you're new. I hope you've had a good, it's been 2 weeks? 2 weeks. I was supposed to come back last Friday, but I picked up a shift. I almost picked up a shift today, but hey guys, literally my life is sleeping and working, and I had so much stuff I had to do around the house today, and I was just tired, and I was like, nope, I'm not picking up a shift. And tomorrow is weird. I usually close on Saturdays, but I'm opening. So I told my husband, I was like, well, I'm opening, and it's only like a small 4-hour shift. I said, so we're going on a date. So tomorrow we're going to go watch our local ECHL hockey team, the Nailers. So I'm super excited about that. Because if you don't know me, I like hockey. So, yeah. So I spent most of the day napping until I finally got off the couch and did my chores. And here I am for you. And I'm sorry about the lighting. It's basically winter. It's so freaking cold. And the sun does not want to come out. So I'm going to get this crappy lighting. I apologize. But because I have basically just been a working, sleeping zombie, there isn't a lot to show you. I'm sorry. But there is some fun stuff. I think some fun stuff to show you. First, I'll show you I have one finished object, and it's not cross stitch. It's one of the, it may be the only thing I'm making for a Christmas gift. I think it is. But for my best friend's mom, I always make her something. So I wanted to make her a felt ball trivet. So I made her that. And I just embroidered a few little like snowflakey things randomly. And then sewed it together and then glued it on a piece of cork. Which, by the way, cork feels so weird. I do not like that. But that's my only finished object. Christmas is still over a month away. I may make a second one for her because one just feels kind of, I don't know, kind of lonely. So usually I make her, my best friend, and my best friend's sister something. But this year, my best friend was telling me she had like a tomato theme for her sister. So I bought a couple tomato themed dish towels and like a spoon rest. I'm like, I'm not making her anything. I'm not close to her. So I may make something for my best friend. I don't know. And I may make a second one of these. Other than that, that's pretty much all the Christmas gift making I'm doing this year. I don't have it in me. Oh, the ball needs to be sewn up a little bit to just a dangly little ball. And now my whips, which are all cross stitch. Yay! So for whip go for this month was to finish border on Black and Sky and to do 200 stitches on my HAED. I did more than 200 stitches on my HAED. I didn't keep track. As long as I hit 200, I was fine. I did, and I'm good. But since I showed you my HAED last time, geez, I might have not shown you it since September. But I hadn't worked on it a lot since September, so it is what it is. But since September 5th, I got 11 pages done. I am at 36. I didn't write it down, but I remember looking at it, like 36 or 37%. And I stitched 7,756 stitches since September, which is not a lot because I was on a roll there doing a lot every month. And I've got a total of 89,530 stitches done. And my HAED is my Nefertiri. Oop, getting all my papers jammed together. Wow. How long has it been since I turned this thing on that I can't remember? It is Nefertiri, artwork by Mandy Manzano. Let's see if I can get her bigger. I don't know if I turn her this way. There we go. Oh, she's so pretty. Isn't she just stunning? And it took her out of the Q snap, even though I was actively working on her like 3 nights ago. And I was like, I'm going to work on her some more. I did hope to do some today after I finish my laundry. We'll see. But that's what she looks like all finished. Gosh, she's so pretty. If I wanted to get her done quicker, I could cut her off here and I would be happy. But I really want that little bit of scarab. So I'm going to do the whole thing, baby. And it's on 25 count, easy count. And it's 2 over 1/10 stitch. And there is our beautiful lady. And I'm working in this square right here. Ignore this. There we go. Apologize. Still there. Look at her face. I'm so excited to work on her face. She's so pretty. And her colors are just amazing. She's gonna be so big. Look at this. Ugh. So I've gotten down to the chin. Let's see what that is on the chart. Okay, so it looks like, feels like her chin maybe a little less than halfway down, or maybe halfway down, maybe halfway down. That's exciting. There's a lot of nice chunky black color blocking up top, and when I get down to the bottom section, you can see there's a lot less chunky color blocks, so that'll probably take me longer to do, except for by the scarab. Oh, I guess then around her arms and under her earring thingies or whatever that is. It's nice to do a bunch of the confetti and then do a nice chunk of color block of black and the confetti, and it doesn't all just feel like confetti. But I'll show it to you again because she's just so gorgeous. So I hit that whip goal, and I would like to work on her some more. We'll see. Famous Sarah last words. I would like to do this more. And then my other whip go was to finish border on Blackest Sky from Primitive Needle. Not the whole border, just like a border on a block. Sorry, I feel like I got the slump. My iPad situation is not the best today either. I'm failing you on all the levels. I do apologize. Nobody. There we go. So that's a gunshot. Did you guys hear that? I don't know if it's hunting season or what out there, but. So I worked on that block's border, and it's an awful picture, but you can see it's a pretty solid border. I did not do all that border. And this is on 18 count, I want to say unnamed gray from Bestitch Me. Yeah, 2 over 2. Using the DMCs and then a couple of random overdyed in small sections. Where's that block? Am I done with that block? I don't think I've actually finished the block, but I did finish the block. Hot damn. Woo. Okay, here is the whole thing. Yeah, that's right. I did finish a block. I was like, yay, just have 1 block left to go. The one with all the stuff in it. It's on my whip go board again one more time for next month to do border, so I'll do the border on this block. But, so for this block, the inside of, or the outline of this guy is supposed to be like a bright yellow like that. Maybe even a brighter yellow, like an orangey yellow. And I didn't like it, so I didn't do it. So then when it came time to do the border, all that empty space around the green slashes is supposed to be that same bright orange yellow color. And I didn't want it in there, and then I didn't want that again, so I just decided to leave it blank. I like how it turned out. If for some reason at the very end I'm bothered by it, I can go in and fill it in, probably with the outline of that, which is, I believe, this color. But we'll see, I don't know. because like not all the borders, all the borders are different. They're not all different. Some are single, but like on this block, you can see this border solid here, and then it's not solid up here, and not solid on the side or the bottom. Yeah, so it's kind of a wonky border too. So I feel like not filling that bottom border in, that's fine. It's good. And then, lastly, for my year of kits that got drawn this month was the Gold Collection Dimensions Wind Moon Fairy. Look at the cute little kitty. And I did, like I said, I started in the middle, so I was working on flowers. But there's a lot of color changes, so I just basically picked a color, worked a thread of it. It's 2/1 on, I believe, 16 count. Yeah. And then some of it is 3/1 10 stitch. So I just picked a color, did it till it ran out, picked a new color, did it till it ran out. So I got not a huge amount done, but more than I've done my last kit at least. Sorry for the reflection. Sorry for everything. But here it is, and oh man, I don't even know which way this is supposed to go. I think Falcor is the top. Yeah, so that's what I got done. So, you know, not a huge amount, but like the white and stuff, that's the flowers and the greenery, and then we get into the background of the sky. That's the 10th stitch. And one reason I worked on it, but not a huge amount, was because it came on the, cut it up, let's see if I can find it. Like the long strips of, like the thread was on the long thread holders, and it wasn't double over like this now, it was dang all the way down, and it was just so cumbersome, and I hated it, so I got some floss drops, like just cheap ass little white floss drops, and sometimes take them all off, number them. I ran out about 6 colors left, so that's why there are a few still on these. I just cut them off, the long one, and double it over, and yeah. So I mean, there's a lot of colors. So I spent the night watching TV just doing that. Just to make it more, I don't know what that is, easy for me to manage. So that's my cross stitch. That's all I got for you guys. I touched some stuff. I finished my goals, which, even though I'm not stitching a lot, I'm very glad that I have reached all my whip goals. And next month's whip goals are border on Black and Sky. And shoot, what's the last one? Oh, the free space. I also had something, I wrote something in the free space. What did I write in the free space? Because that will obviously be next month too. So I have the Black and Sky border, and I have, a motif on my Halloween Quaker. And then in my free space, I wrote the Autumn Barn Quilt. So my counted canvas piece, I'll just do whatever I want on that. 200 stitches on that and be good. Which I think I'm on border. One of the borders of that. The first inner border. I'll be happy to get that out again. I love that thing. So that's it. That's all I got for you guys. So let's see. Let's talk about plans. So I talked about what I'm going to do next month. And I was already thinking about Whip Go for next year because I was excited that it actually got me working on projects. This year's board was Whip Go Board Whoa, where I took projects I was like on, and I forced myself to work on them, and I fell in love with a few. Again, like my Autumn Barn Quilts, fell in love with that. My HAED, fell in love with that. Thank you, Pattern Keeper. I did not fall in love with my Chatelaine again, or my Halloween Quaker. Those are the only ones I had on there. Did I just have like 3 things over and over again? 4 things? Yeah. But anyways, I got a lot of stuff done on a few of them. Black and Sky, I've got a nice chunk done. Halloween Quaker, I feel like I've got a nice chunk done. HAED, obviously, rocking that for the year. So for next year, I thought I would do Whip Go Board of Long Ago. I don't know, I was trying to make it rhyme. But I was going to take my 6 oldest projects, and do them 4 times each. But then I realized that was going to be a lot of the same things I had on this whip go board. So I just wrote down my 12 oldest whips, and I was like, well, I'll do them twice. And then the free spot, I'll just write something. I'll pick something out. I don't know. Or maybe I'll leave it free this year for once in my lifetime. But it's funny because my oldest, I feel like I have a lot of whips. But apparently, a lot of them aren't that old. So I wrote them down from oldest to newest, obviously, my oldest 12. I got Black and Sky. I got my Egypt Garden Chatelaine. I got my Spirits of the Dead from Modern Folk Embroidery. My HAED. My Autumn Barn Quilts Counted Canvas. My Halloween Quaker. See what I mean? A lot of repeating. But then I also have At the Met, Lakapati, Cathedral Woods Goddess. Those are my seasonal ladies that I have not worked on seasonally because I just sick of them. Gathering Acorns, which I feel like I just started this year. Lady Halloween, and then my fawn cushion from earlier in this year. So I don't have a lot of really old whips, and I was genuinely surprised by that. So that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. I may cut it down to just the oldest 6, even though they are. Maybe I'll do 8, because 8, 16, 24. I may do 8, because then that'll have me at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll have me at my ones I've already done this year. Then I'll have a few new ones in there: Spirits of the Dead, At the Met, and Lakapati. I might do that. I'm gonna make a note for myself. 8 times 3, and do those 3 times each. I may do that. We'll see. I don't know. Like I said, I got time to think about it. I file it in my whip go section of my notebook so I don't forget. That is all. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I just need to write things down or I'll forget them. That's all I've got for you. I do have some exciting. See, I already talked about life, right? Yeah, nothing new going on in life. That's it. What I talked about earlier, it's pretty much it. But I got my Jolly box. I was going to open it on camera today, but I opened it yesterday because I was like, am I going to do a Flosstube? So it's the Jolly box from Fat Quarter Shop. And it came with, get everything out. .50 aluminum, 100% cotton from Aurifil. That's a good silver gray. And then the super cute ornament. It's not one I would buy for myself. I don't dig houses generally. But it's cute and I'll hang it up. It's heavy too. I don't know. It has got some heft to it. Listen. It is hefty. And that's by Beverly McCullough. And then came with a mistletoe and holly tree skirt and mini stocking panel. So that's you can kind of see the tree skirt there. And I wanted a new tree skirt. I think I mentioned last time when I worked on the Fat Quarter Shop Halloween Quilted You Go wall hanging I made. I realized I hate Quilted You Go because up until I did that, I had a June Taylor Quilted You Go tree skirt on my wish list because I want a new tree skirt. I've had my tree skirt for 20 years. It's ugly and old and boring. But then I was like, well, I hate Quilted You Go, so not doing that. So to get one in this box was super exciting. But God knows when I'll actually do it because I was hoping for another small little project. And this one is kind of a hefty bitch. I mean, it's got houses on it again. I'm not, you know me, I'm not the biggest fan of houses. But, you know, it's Christmas themed and it's cute. And then on each corner, there's these adorable little stockings. that the same one as that one? Are they the same stockings? Are there two of the same stockings? No, this one doesn't have bells on it. I'm sorry. It does have bells on it. Are they two of the same stockings? They might be. I don't know. I haven't looked at it closely, you guys. Oh, look at that one. That's so cute. I don't think they are, but that one's adorable. Ah, I'm keeping that one. But so... Oh, where's the instruction? There's instruction. Okay, so it says to... I'll need batting and fabric for the backing. You layer together the tree skirt, batting, and backing. Quilt as desired. Cut out stockings and tree skirt. Cut a straight line through half of the tree skirt. And then cut out the red circle as well for the opening. Where's the... Oh yeah, so see like that and cut out that. Oh, that's so pretty. And then cut out that. That's... Oh, I lost instructions. Layer together, sew, cut, then make ties. And then you bind it, basically. So, but it's so big. I'm like, ugh. And the thought of like, I only straight line quilt, so how am I gonna straight line quilt this? I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Maybe I do straight line and outlines. Maybe I'll like outline everything. I can do that. That's simple with my walking foot. And then for the stockings, it's got instructions for the lining too, the stockings too. So I don't know, maybe I'll do the stockings because they're small. Maybe I'll do a stocking or two before I see you again. They're so funny. But I would like to have that tree skirt done. Look how pretty. Look at the trees. I like the trees. Ugh, but we'll see. It's a lot bigger than the last little project that came with Fat Quarter box. And then the big one is the Mistletoe Moments quilt pattern. It's got houses. I don't like houses. But I'll make it because I have the materials for it. Except for the outer border. I have to buy more of that. If I want the outer border, I have to buy border. I wish they gave you the border. Oh, and obviously no background or sashing. So I'd need to buy like a cream or a white and then the border. I won't be making it this year, but I would like to make it. This is small. Is it a quilt or a wall hang? It's 52 by 56, so they have it hanging on a wall. So I guess it's just a little quilt. Little guy. I'm not good with inches and measurements, you guys. Can I use that as a lap quilt? Well, it's behind the couch. I think I could use that as a lap quilt during the holidays. But here's the fabric. It is Mistletoe and Holly by Beverly McCullough. Oh, I can't get the ribbon off, so we'll just have to. Oh, pretty plaid. We've got candy canes. More candy canes. And that's pretty. I like that. And that on green. That on red. Little snowflakes and bells. Mistletoe. Mistletoe. Ooh, snowflakes. I like snowflakes. And then like big. Here we go. Some big. Yeah. So very pretty fabric. Oh, and more mistletoe on the. I just showed you. That's no more. That's also not mistletoe. That's also not more. That's the snowflakes I just showed you. I wish there was more snowflakes. I really like the snowflakes. So I think I liked the Halloween box more. So if I were to get another box next year, I think I might just do the Halloween one. Because because I really liked the Halloween box. And this one, I'm like, yeah, it's great. It's cute. I don't really like how it's like, yeah, it's cute. I am excited about the tree. Excited and like dreading the tree skirt. All at the same time. And I really do like the little mini stockings. I don't know what I would do with them because all my family has stockings. And they're little. That's not going to hold nearly enough candy for my kids. I don't care if they're in their 20s. Their stockings get full. I'll fill their stockings till my little hands can't fill stockings anymore. And then I got my Bothy thread countdown box. It doesn't close all the way because I went through and made sure I had the 25 packages and then shoved them back in there. And now it won't close. Super exciting. Look at the pretty wrapping. How pretty it is. I'm super excited. I want to open it now. I can't remember. This doesn't have a like stitch as you go, right? It's yeah, I'm pretty sure this is one of the ones that's not like a sow. I don't have a sow for this year. I didn't have one last year either. I was trying to find a Christmas sow. And I can't find any mystery ones. And the few that I do find aren't really up my alley. Like, I'm like, yeah, it's not really my style. So I bought a pattern, which I wish I could remember. Oh, no, look at my phone. I should still have my receipt. So I bought myself a Christmas pattern that I thought I'd work on all month. Let's see. Where is it? Is that it? There we go. Okay. So I bought myself a Christmas pattern from... Who is this? Who is it? Nathnolu? I swear this is someone bigger, but I got it off Etsy. It was so cute. But there we go. This is what I bought myself to work on during the Christmas season. Look how cute. So for Christmas, I'm usually all about like Christmas trees and snowmen. But working at Michael's and seeing all the stuff they have, I'm slowly turning into a gingerbread person. And that reminds me of a gingerbread reindeer skeleton. Oh, and it went dark. But look how cute this is. Yeah, I'm going to work on that. I will not get it done. Surely. This season. But look how cute it is. That's what I'm going to do. Since I couldn't find a sow, I was like, well, I'll just stitch on that maybe every day. Try to hit a little bit of it every day. And then I got my box that will not close from Missouri's Dark Quilt. Because I went through and made sure I had all 25 packages. And then, of course, when I went to put it back in the box, I can't Tetris these things back together to close. So it's just sticking up now. And I will shove these under my table until Christmas. And then I'll take them out and put them on my table. Sorry, I was reading something. And I will have my Advents open. I'm super excited. And speaking of Advents, I almost have my kids' Advents done. I just have to buy a few more small candies for the smaller drawers. So it's getting time. It's almost time. It's getting there. Christmas is a-coming, and I'm so excited. So excited. Okay. I think that's it. I have one more box coming. Advent. I think it's just a 12-dayer from Fabric Pop. I got that 2 years ago and loved it. One of my favorite Advents ever. I use everything I got. I loved it. Small, not expensive, small items, small box. Oh, loved it. And then last year I didn't get it. And then when I decided I wanted to get it, it was sold out. So this year, as soon as I saw they were for sale, I jumped on it and got myself a box. So I'm super excited about that. I think it's just 12 days. See, this happens when you order stuff so far in advance, you can't remember anymore. But I know I have that coming, and that should be it. So hopefully I'm not too tired in December to do a Flossmas because I've got stuff to show now. Oh no, my battery's almost dead. So I better get going. But yeah, so hopefully I have the energy to do Flossmas. If anything, I roll in here after work and show you for 1, 2, 3 unboxings, and maybe 3. I can't remember if Fabric Pop is 12 days or not. And a little bit of my stitching on my Christmas guys, my Christmas pattern. So hopefully I have the energy for that. Because I would like to do it again this year. Oh, you guys. Okay, my battery just yelled at me. It's at 10%, so I got to go. Plus, I need to change my laundry. So thank you for stopping by. I do hope you come back again. I want to say that I'm off next Friday. But that's only a week, so God knows if I'll have A, anything to show you, and B, if I don't pick that day up. Kind of don't want to because that's leading into crit. We're having late hours leading up to holidays, so I close that Saturday, and instead of 9, it's till 10, and then that week after, I work Black Friday. Luckily, not super early. It's like a 10 to 5 shift, thank God. But, yeah. So, I'm not going to definitively say I will see you. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys I broke a tooth. Eating chicken and mashed potatoes at work for lunch. It was soft food. And broke a molar. So next week I have to get a temporary crown, and then 2 weeks after that I have to get a real crown. So, you know, fun times. That's all excitement I got going on right now. So maybe I'll see you guys in a week. Maybe I will see you December 1st. Because, again, I'm going to try my hardest to do Flossmas. So if I don't see you on that Friday, next Friday, because I work the Friday after that, you don't care. No, did I not do that? Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm all over the place. I have got to go. I will see you guys soon. I hope if you celebrate Thanksgiving, you have a good one. I plan to eat a lot of mashed potatoes. Bye.